How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Hello and welcome to or welcome back to Arcanum Gaming. My name is Richie. Today we're back with another episode of Magic the Gathering Forge Adventure. We are on the Realm of Legends plane, which is the Commander variant of this game. And off camera, I went ahead and put together a deck with all the soldier cards, or excuse me, the knight cards that we bought in the last episode. We're going to see if this is better than just the generic white deck that we were playing. If not, then we'll switch back to the generic white deck. But we did just start this playthrough, so we don't have a whole lot of stuff to work with right now, but let's go ahead and jump into it and try out a couple matches and see how we do. Real quick here, I need to get that going. Okay. Alright, we are playing against a Dragon Spirit, Kodai, Soul of Kamigawa. It's flash and flying. When enters, another target permanent gains indestructible for as long as you control that. And then you can pay all 5 mana to give him 5/5 till end of turn. Alright. We've got a couple lands here. Angel. Shrike Force. Flying Double Strike Vigilance seems good. And a Soul Ring. Yeah, we are good here. We've got our Caravan Escort and a Lotus Petal, which are part of our equipment package. And then we are playing Hatham Kenway. Seemed like the best of the 3 knight options we had. It's 4 mana 3/3, and he buffs other knights, and they have protection from assassins, which is probably not going to be relevant. And when he enters, for each opponent, we exile, basically banish a priest or that type of effect, overing a creature our opponent controls until he leaves the battlefield. Seems fine. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and keep this. We're on the draw, it looks like. We're going to go plain Soul Ring here, and probably just pass the turn. I guess we could drop this guy using the Lotus Petal to get some aggro going. Or we could wait and play this guy next turn. When you deal coming damage to a player, draw a card. If that player has more cards in hand than each other player, then you create a treasure token. Okay, I think we're just going to hold off. Alright, let's put you down. I guess we could use the Lotus Petal for this. That seems fine. Going to combat, attack for 1. Opponent hasn't done anything yet. Let's play an island. And let's put down the Shrike Force. We'll use our other 2 mana to level up, and then we'll go into combat and attack. Alright, just combat damage. So we draw a card. Exile at the end of combat. Oh, the Myriad effect. Okay. Kicker for 3. If you pay the kicker, it comes into play with 2 1/1 counters, has first strike. So 3, so it costs 6 to do that. We have enough mana for that. So we will pay the kicker cost. Go to combat, attack in. Ooh, Silverblade Paladin. Oh, Benalish Marshal too. Wow, okay. Oops, I meant to play the Silverblade. Oh well, doesn't matter. We win in here anyway, so. Alright, that went pretty... the game just crashed. Alright, let's try this again. Well, we won our first match with this deck. Unfortunately, the game crashed on us. So we can keep this and not do anything on turn 1. Alright, turn 2 we have a 2-drop. First strike, if you would gain life, you gain that much +1 instead. Then we can pay 2 to pump him. Go into combat for 1. Opponent plays a Mana Rock. I didn't even look to see who we're playing against. Thales, Reverent Medium. Beginning of each end step, create X1 white spirits, where X is the number of tokens you created this turn. Okay. I guess we'll put down another plains here. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on him. There's got a couple of gain life effects, but nothing that gains us life at the moment. So just put down Glorious Anthem, I think. Attack for 5. Whenever a creature you control is put in a graveyard from play, sacrifice Promise of Bunray. If you do, put 4/1/1 colorless spirit creature tokens into play. Alright. Put down this island here. Hang on a second here. Okay. Let's put you into play. Go in for 5 again. Opponent's down to 9. Opponent has done nothing. Okay. Alright, game did not crash that time. That's nice. Alright, let's see what here we actually want. Oko, the ringleader. Another Oko, huh? +1, draw 2 cards. If you've committed a crime this turn, discard a card. Otherwise, discard 2 cards. Beginning of combat on your turn becomes a copy of up to 1 target creature you control till end turn, except he has hexproof. Not indestructible, just hexproof. I like how he's riding a deer. That's fun. Or an elk. -1 to create a 3/3 elk. Each other non-land permanent you control create a token that's a copy of that. I mean, it's definitely not anywhere near as good as real Oko, but I mean, we're definitely not in blue-green right now, so I think we're just going to sell it. Keep the Caves of Koilos. This seems promising. If we build a token deck at some point. It's a black-white sack outlet. Interesting. Bad dual land, but if we play black-white, then it could be useful. Alright. Let's move on. Actually, you know what? That's the second time the game has crashed on me on this particular build, so we're going to go ahead and save after every battle just in case. Let's take on this angel. Anya. Is that red-white? Yeah. Okay. Seems like a decent hand. Go ahead and keep it. And we'll go and play that. Oh, that is not what I was thinking it was. I was thinking it was Chrome Mox for some reason. I don't know why. We don't have a second land, so I think I'm just going to play this and sack the Lotus Petal. The reason for that being is that, I mean, we'd just be behind if we didn't draw land, which we didn't. But this way we have the same amount of mana, but this is a permanent rock, so we can just keep playing things. Put down Knight of Glory. And makes sense to, well, we get in for 3 either way because of Exalted, so we'll just attack for 3 with that. There's a Plains, and let's just put down the Commander Sphere this turn. And it makes the most sense to attack with everybody. Opponent hasn't done anything. Knight Exemplar. That should be lethal. Nope. One short. Oh, okay. Alright. Ooh, Baneslayer Angel. That's problematic. Or it would be if we didn't have this. That went pretty well. One lusty. Cast for each creature on the battlefield. Destroy all creatures. Ooh. It's like better Blasphemous Act. Kind of want... Ooh, Lyra. Ooh. Well, now we gotta build an Angels deck, probably. I don't know if I'm ever going to play this, but I'll keep it for the moment. Bad red-white dual land, that's fine. Red-white talisman, lightning bolt's always good. The Wanderer. Prevent all non-combat damage we've dealt to you and other permanents you control. -2 to exile target creature with power 4 or greater. Yeah, I mean, it's not great, but sure. And let's go and save again. What just happened? The game crashed again. Alright guys, we're back. We're going to try this again here. I went ahead and rolled back the game to the previous version, which I fortunately still had in my downloads, because ever since I updated this most recent update from, I think it was today, the game keeps crashing. So, I think we're okay now. Oops. Actually, I want to check out this Boros store if I could. I don't like the way that these towns in the white section are laid out. There's these really annoying, like, I don't know what to call them, like choke points in the map where you have to like run into the one store like right at the edge every single time, even if you don't want to. Target creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. That seems good if we end up playing a red-white angel stack or something. Exile target artifact. Why not? Jeez, what was that? So I'm playing some music in my headphones that you can't hear because it's copyrighted, but like the volume just like randomly jumped up really loud for no reason whatsoever. That's why I jumped there. Some knights here. Ooh, Vampire Knight. Is this where we did all our shopping? It must be. Alright, just move on. Let's head back down here to the neutral area. Every time I play this game, doesn't matter what mode or anything, the first thing I'm always looking for is a land store, so I can buy some dual lands, some fetches and stuff. Number one thing to do, always get the mana base up and running. Your deck is only as good as the mana. In my experience, that is. Oh dear. Alright, looks like I gotta fight this ghost guy. Abuelo. Alright, we got a couple lands here. This looks fine, actually. Let's keep this. On the draw, do we lead on Temple or do we lead on Soul Ring? Let's lead on Soul Ring. Upgrade. Pass. Enters, leaves, draw a card. Pay 2, sack it, put a stun counter on up to 1 target tapped creature. It's kind of annoying. Let's go Plains, Knight Exemplar, and then we'll attack for 3. Ancestral Echo. Flying Ward 2, 2/2. Pay 3, exile another creature or artifact you control. Okay, so he blinks at being the next end step. Seems fine. So we got 5 mana available. Let's just play our commander, actually. Exile you. Oh, darn it. We have the mana for it, but I didn't really want to do that. Oh well. Reading the card explains the card. May have heard that before. Winnow and Indestructible. Yeah, that's good enough for a win. I mean, we have it even without this, but insult to injury. Okay, I kind of like this. The idea of building around a blink deck. Cloud Shift. Classic. Beginning of each upkeep, if you have another creature enter the battlefield under your control, last turn draw a card. Alright. Vampire Soldier. That's very off-brand. A 2/3 white blue bird. Create a map token when it attacks. I mean, there's no Celestial Colonnade, but Yorian. Companion. Your starting deck contains at least 20 cards more than the minimum deck size. I don't think we're ever going to be doing that. Enters the battlefield. Exile any number of other non-land permanents you own. We can't do that anyway. It's commander. Never mind. Yeah, just flyer that gains life. Draws a card. Enchanted creature has phasing and cannot be blocked except by walls. I don't think so. Blink a creature. Gains first strike till end turns. That's a very defensive thing. I like that. Alright. Let's move on. I see a... That's the card we just saw. Okay. 2-land hand with several 3-drops. We're going to keep it on the draw. Alright, command tower. Pass. Plains. Upgrade, attack for 2. Field of Ruin, huh? Tap land it is. Doesn't get first strike or anything. Let's offer the trade and hold up the combat trick. Nope. Didn't go for it. Alright, just level counter there. What's happening? Field of Ruin? Okay. It's perfectly alright with me. Take 2. There's our 4th land. So we could play Battle Screech, and we could flash it back immediately. Play Knight Exemplar. Could get down our Sky Hunter Skirmisher. We also play Pentarch Paladin Flanking. Comes into play, choose a color. Pay 2, tap it, destroy target permanent of the chosen color. We've also got Oblivion Ring available. I think this turn... Let's put down the first striker. Attack for 3. Pass. Creatures that aren't of the chosen type get -3/-3 till end of turn. Well, that's rude. Now I think we gotta overhang that. We still have 3 mana. Let's play you. Or discard a card. If another non-token vampire you control dies, you can pay 1 to exile it. Create 1 black bat creature. Flying gains its creature deals coming damage to player. Sack it. Turn the exiled card. Oh. That's gross. I think we got protection from black over here. We'll put you down as well. Go ahead and go to combat. Get that exalted trigger. 4 damage. That's rude. Let's put you in. We're going to choose black. And we're just going to pass turn here. Alright, all stuff's indestructible this turn. Not sure why you did that, and did nothing with the mana. The turn, rather. Alright, let's go ahead and flashback Battle Screech. Tapping 1, 2, 3. Go and pop you. Or discard a card. We only have 1. It's fine. And then we can attack for 3 with our protection from black. That's fine. Flying Trample. Doesn't matter because we have the win right here. No matter, it doesn't really matter. We don't even need to play this guy, but we will. And attack in for lethal. Very nice. There's another knight. If we ever find a black-white knight that we want to play as a commander, we've got a few options there now. Nomad Outpost is not a great tri-land, but it is a tri-land. Alright, how are we doing? This is probably going to be a short episode this week, but, you know what? No, let's do one more. Let's find one more fight. Then we're going to wrap it up. And next time, I don't know if we've got enough cards, if we're strong enough to take on a dungeon or something. Actually, you know what I'm going to do instead? Let's go ahead and save here. Let's jump over to my other save file, which I've just been playing off camera. Show off a couple of decks I've got there. Start with the Elves deck. So I'm playing Azuri here. I've got some pretty good equipment. I've got the Steel Wall, Lotus Petal, of course, Echo Circlet, which is not that useful. Sometimes it helps with the Steel Wall to buy a little bit of life. This thing is nuts. I got this for defeating, I think it was one of the main dungeons. So the enter ability doesn't really do us any good, but the important thing is whenever you attack, each opponent loses a life equal to the number of creatures that are attacking them, which is really good when you're playing like a low to the ground aggro deck like Elves here. Yeah, this seems like a decent hand there. Go ahead and keep it. We are on the play, so we're going to go Forest, and we're going to play... yeah, let's put down Nettle Sentinel. Pass turn. Alright, we're going to put in another Forest. We're going to go to combat, attack with Nettle Sentinel there. Arbor Elf, trigger Nettle Sentinel on tap. Put down Chromatic Star there, and pass turn. Ooh, we got that guy now. Misty, fetch for a basic forest. So we have up to 5 mana available, so we can do this for squad of 1. Let's do that. Should have attacked first, but that's alright. Attack for 4. Ready to play land, right? Yep, okay. That guy again. Alright, Nykthos. We've got 4, so this is worth it. Make 4 green. Cast the Essence Warden. Guess I should have done that first. Untap. We've got 3 mana left. We'll play Azuri. Go into combat and swing all in. There we go. Nice and easy. Ooh, Muldrifter. And this guy also. Add it to my collection there. What should we play next? Let's play a game with Marin. Whoops. Ran into the city by accident. Did I clear this dungeon yet? No. Alright, let's go and take on this angel. I've tried this fight a couple times and failed miserably. Let's see if Marin can pull it off, because I don't think I've used Marin before. Ooh, I just ran right past her. I already have a Voice of All. I don't think I have Silver Seraph. I'll keep that. Plane Cycling. I'll keep you as well. I've been trying quite a bit to defeat this particular individual, and it has not gone very well. Yeah, I don't think I need either of these. Alright, let's try this fight now. I guess I've only fought Gyata once. I thought I'd done this fight more than once, but maybe not. Alright, we're on the play, that's good. We gotta deal with Youthful Valkyrie, Bishop Up Wings, all this nonsense over here. So much crap that they get to start with. Alright, what do we have? Vengeful Blood Witch, not... Hydra... This is a slow hand. I don't think it's going to work, but we'll give it a try. Start off with the swamp and pass the turn. Yeah. Turn 1. Another swamp. I probably should have played the forest, but we're just going to put you down for the moment. So much life gain. Can't block because they're in the air. Alright, we've got 4 mana available. Let's put down Lily. Opponent sacks a creature, just puts it back in because of the enchantment. Gisela. Oh, great. Yep, still can't block. Viscerseer. It's not going to be enough, I don't think. I mean, are we dead here? I think so. No, we're at 2. Alright. We don't lose if we draw Spore Frog right here. We did not draw Spore Frog. Bayou. Alright, well, that's game. Alright. Yeah, okay. Game 2. On the play again. We have a 1-land hand. I'm going to mulligan this. There's Spore Frog. That's all we need. Put that back. Keep this hand. Let's go Wooded Foothills Fetch. We'll grab a tapped dual Underground Mortuary so we can surveil. Blood Artist is good. Go ahead, opponent. Alright, we will go... Let's go Ancient Tomb, get Marin on the field. Next turn we can start Spore Frogging. Yeah, let's go Swamp, Spore Frog, Plague Crafter, Sack. Yeah, pass the turn, I think. Now let's just sack Spore Frog now. End step, bring back Spore Frog. Ooh. Opponent attacks, we Spore Frog. Play a tapped land there. Put down Wall of Roots, I guess. Blood Artist. Out of mana. Go to end step, reanimate Spore Frog. I just don't know how we defeat this life gain is the problem. We can prevent the damage, but... Which at least stops the lifelink every turn. 1 eternity later. This is madness. This is only game 2, isn't it? Well, guys, I was planning to make this episode a little bit longer and include this battle here with Gisa, but we've been on game 2 for close to an hour at this point. As you can see, all of this insane degenerate nonsense is happening. I'm playing Marin, and fortunately I've had a nice good Spore Frog loop keeping me alive for, like I said, goodness knows how long. We're facing down all of this crap and a moat, and our opponent now up to 880 life. We are winning by deck size, but it's going to take me like another hour or 2 to get through this game at this point. So we're going to wrap this episode up here. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll catch you in the next one. Have a nice day.